When you hear about paintings selling for tens of millions or more, it gets you asking, what exactly motivates the rich to spend that much money on a painting? Well, we've done our homework and we can tell you there are actually quite a few reasons. Some are fairly obvious, others less so. So let's break it down for you and count down the top 5 reasons why rich people buy art. And for those who stick around until the end, we'll reveal the really dark side of why some of them spend millions on paintings. Number 5. They love owning it. Look, this might sound simple, but owning something incredibly rare gives you a rush that's hard to describe. When researchers ask wealthy art buyers why they collect, personal enjoyment consistently tops the list. We're talking about possessing something that maybe 5 people in history have owned, something that took a master years to create, something museums would fight over. It's like the ultimate collector's high, you know that feeling when you finally get something you've wanted forever. Imagine that, but the thing you're buying is a piece that art historians write entire books about. When billionaire collectors like Eli Broad or Francois Pinault walk through their private collections, that sense of ownership has to be intoxicating. Number 4. Smart money wants diverse investments. Here's where it gets interesting from a financial perspective. The ultra-wealthy don't just park their money in stocks and bonds. They spread it across assets that move independently from traditional markets. Art fits perfectly into this strategy. The numbers tell an interesting story. High-end art has generally outpaced inflation over decades. When the stock market crashes, art prices often stay stable or even rise. While investment isn't the primary motivation for most collectors, for someone with a massive portfolio, putting a portion into carefully chosen pieces makes financial sense. Many hedge fund managers treat blue-chip art pieces like they would other alternative investments. Number 3. Status symbol that never goes out of style. There's no denying it, owning expensive art is one of the most refined ways to show your success. Anyone can buy a fancy car or expensive watch. But walking someone through your home and casually mentioning that piece on the wall is an original Basquiat? That hits different. Look at tech billionaires like Larry Ellison or media moguls like David Geffen. They're not just buying art to fill wall space. They're building collections that communicate taste, sophistication, and serious financial power. When you're competing at that level of wealth, your choices become statements about who you are. Number 2. Access to elite social circles. Art collecting opens doors that money alone can't. The gallery scene, auction houses, art fairs, these are where the global elite actually hang out and do business. We're talking about environments where tech CEOs meet oil heirs, where entertainment moguls shake hands with real estate dynasties. Think about it. Buying a $10 million painting isn't just about the art. It's about being invited to private gallery openings, getting access to exclusive auction previews, being part of conversations that happen nowhere else. Some of the biggest business deals in history have been discussed over champagne at art events. Number 1. To avoid paying taxes. Here's the insider secret most people never hear about. Wealthy collectors have access to tax strategies around art that can save them serious money. The tax treatment of art transactions is complex, and smart collectors work with advisors to minimize their tax burden legally. There are legitimate ways to defer taxes when buying and selling art, and some collectors use these strategies as part of broader tax planning. Think about it. When you're dealing with pieces worth millions, even small percentage savings add up to massive numbers. A collector moving $50 million through art transactions could potentially save more in taxes than most people earn in their entire careers. This is why you'll often see the same collectors buying and selling at major auctions. They're not just art lovers, they're running sophisticated financial operations. The art world provides opportunities for legal tax optimization that simply don't exist in other asset classes. It's completely legal when done properly, and it's one reason why art appeals to the financially sophisticated. Plus, when you combine the tax benefits with the other reasons we've covered, suddenly spending millions on art starts looking like a very smart business decision disguised as cultural appreciation. Which brings us to today's question. If you were given $1 million to spend on art, what kind of art would you spend it on? Let us know in the comments. And for sticking with us until the end, here's that bonus we owe you: the dark side. There's one more reason some people buy extremely expensive art that we haven't mentioned, and that's no other than it's perfect for hiding dirty money. Art transactions can be private, values are subjective, and it's easy to inflate prices when you need to clean cash from questionable sources. While regulations have tightened up, investigators still consider the art world a major avenue for money laundering. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We'll see you in the next one.